Tower of God Season 2 review. After experiencing the first season, which was a great read through from chapter 0 to chapter 78, it's finally time to look at what the next season has to offer. First of all, I wasn't expecting this season alone to have 337 chapters. I thought it will be a bit more longer than season 1. We had this typical introduction arc in the first season, selecting regulars to putting them against each other in every floor. The supervisors and administrators tests went this way. We also got some reviews like Irregulars and King Jahad and his princesses. Rachel, our lovely lady, betrayed Bam, but overall it was just one arc, and now the season 2 has 4 arcs. I got the information from Tower of God wiki. Apparently these arcs get longer as they progress further, so I have decided to cover all these arcs in 5 or 6 videos in total. 7, if there is a bit too much going on, it will help me and you guys. I could do more analysis if I do it this way. Who knows, maybe I get viral in a few years, that would be great. So without further ado, let's start the first arc of season 2. The Prince of Jahad. This arc had 2 divisions or divided in 2 parts. The first part is equivalent to the name of the arc. We get to see some new major or side characters. Also, Bam is already with us in the story. That's a surprise. The part lasted up to 28 chapter, the first part. The second part was smaller. We didn't see all of our season 1 characters, but we got some. And there were some insights to Fug as well. It is the major organization that opposes King Jahad and the primary force responsible for Bam's current situation. So that's an interesting piece of news. We also saw another irregular aside from Bam, Urek Mazino. That guy is a straight up monster. Absolutely loved the intro. Now that the brief summary is over, let's get through the review. As there are some major changes or impacts in any series, it follows with a time skip. We are eager to see what our characters are doing and how they have changed over the course of the time skip. It builds a sort of anticipation amongst the readers, so I was also excited. And getting introduced to 3 more princesses was not what I was expecting. We already knew Yuri Jahad, who is now the owner of both the Black March and the Green April. Now we meet Khun Meshini Jahad, who also owns a 13-month series, Yolome. Cool names, by the way. I wonder what the 13th one is, because you have 12 from January to December, so the 13th one must be something special. The last princess we get to meet is Rebelista Jahad. I am really butchering these names, guys. Please don't hold it on me. My English accent is terrible. I am working on it really hard. Yuri and Meshini seems to have a bit tension going on between them. They give off the vibe that they absolutely hate each other's gut. Good to know that. Also, there is a Khun in Meshini's name beside Jahad. Same family name as our boy Kilua or Khun Aguero Agnes. Both are from the Khun, one of the 10 great families in the tower besides Jahad. Lots of immigrations going on there, if I say. So are the siblings? Meshini and Khun may be distant relatives or maybe they're half siblings. We need more of that. Yuri has come to visit Repelista's palace, which is a floating island. Pretty cool. And the reason? She wants to find Bam. He's just too handsome for Yuri to have nosebleeds from even thinking about him. I agree with Repelista, she should see a doctor. Aside from Yuri's obsession, we learned that 5 years have passed since Bam's disappearance. Quite a time skip there. Repelista asked for a favor in exchange for helping Yuri. We did not see what it was. She seems reliable, excluding the video game part. She seems to be a light bearer, and her room is full of them. There is also a massive one in the middle. Seems like she's someone vastly informed about the tower. Always good to have those types on board. We also got a revelation there. Soon the Prince of Jahad will return. There's also Prince of Jahad. I don't know why I missed that thought. If there are princesses, there would be princes. It's just common sense. I wonder what their weapons are though. 14 Nights series, that would be a nice name. I just came up with that now. Back to the test of regulars. We are on the 20th floor of the tower. It's kind of a checkpoint for the regulars who climb up here. If you pass the test here, you'll be given the title of an E rank regular. It's a good enough title to have and settle in, but the problem is passing the test. Most of the regulars that take the test fail miserably, either because of lack of money, too much competition, lack of motivation, and bad luck. These reasons have convinced most of the regulars to just give up and settle here on the 20th floor, but the ones to still continue climbing have fallen in trap of the loan sharks, Larkarkash. And one of them is our new major character, Wangnan Ja, and he wants to be the king of the tower. Prince of Jahad alert, but I thought he would be sort of majestic or really powerful like Yuri or even Endorsia Nanak. He's a regular of course, but he's weak and kind of an asshole. As far as the personality goes, he's funny and extremely determined. I'll give him that. He has to pass the test this time though, because he'll be legally dissected if he fails. His limbs, eyes, kidneys, liver, heart, maybe even his balls are on the line. And when someone's balls are on the line, you don't want to meet a betrayed and depressed bum. Hey there, boy. I was happy to see you. But horse with those attractive and cool gear with charming long hair. Wasn't it enough to be cute from the start? And girls simply adored those long haired freaks. Additional people are gonna come into the harem. That's the thought coming to my mind right now. And how do you know there's already a girl ready to give her body? Come on, man, that's a little extra. We heard you have bigger breasts than Wang Nan. Is that something to brag about? You are a girl, you should know that girls have bigger boobs most of the time. Yuan Ehua. She's from the prestigious Yuan family, a little cocky like some rich girls, but she's a good person, and there is the reason that Balm can suppress her power of flames. It was hard even for rankers. But our Balm, or should I say, Jui Violet Grace, has become OP in these 5 years. He was holding his own against the ranker Love. Man, you're really cute and small. I doubt he's even 3 feet. Fog has given Balm his new name. Maybe it's a disguise to keep Balm hidden from the tower. We also got some new characters. We have a self-given named Prince, Goseng, Missing, Horyang, Ehua, Wangnan, Arc Raptor, and finally Balm. And that makes the new sweet and sour team. Kinda like the sweet and sour pork motivated name. There were other characters, but they are not as important. It's quite a nice team for Balm to follow and climb up the tower with, especially after what he had to go through for the past 5 years. We got to see Balm's teacher. Don't know much about him. His name was Jin Sung Ha and he's a pretty chill guy. We got a glimpse of Balm's training and he seems to quite support Balm. Apparently, Fag sent Jin Sung and Hwaryun to check on Balm and his team. And if they are not up to standard, kill them. But Jin Sung approved the sweet and sour team. Not another massacre this quick, please. I gotta say, seeing Coffee Maker's fake was not that delightful. He threatened Balm to join Fug and be a Slayer candidate, or see all of his friends die. These Fug guys have some serious issues. They want to kill King Jahad and Balm is their only hope. They also seem to know that he was coming in the tower. Is this some kind of prophecy like I said in my previous video? It would be great to know more. We also got a crucial information regarding King Jahad. To be frank, he is an immortal being. He made a deal with the administrator that no one and nothing could kill or even harm him in the tower. Well, that's busted. Is that why irregulars are so scary for him? They are outsiders, so they can harm and kill Jahad. Interesting concept there. Speaking of irregulars, let's go to our second part. Khun and Shibisu made 2 teams and divided the members. Khun and Rachel are on a different team. Anak, Endorsi, Shibisu and Hearts are on another. No mention of Lore, Rak, Parakule or other characters. Maybe they will appear later. Khun formed a team of highly skilled regulars and became Rachel's legs. Rachel, she hasn't done a damn thing other than pretending to be crippled. We see a close-up of Khun and Rachel. Rachel's acting skills have probably gone up pretty high. But you cannot fool our boy Khun. Yes, he knows that Bounce death has something to do with Rachel. Thanks for the help, Leruro. The Quant cooks are also impressive. Khun has figured out the most part about Rachel's betrayal, but still hasn't learned the full truth. Only he and Shibisu are informed about it. Khun seems to relay the info to his new teammates. Likewise, something involving some big brain games probably. That's the end of their part. The focus now shifts back on Sweet and Sour team. The Flower of Jigana Hunt exam. Hot and entrance by my boy Urek Mazino. His looks are just badass. You cannot go without being a fan, right babes? I wanna thank the person who chose the cap and shorts alongside red eyes. Visually he looks really intimidating. He didn't know that it was Balm because we got to know from Yuri that Urek wanted to meet Balm. And I myself was not expecting to meet another irregular so soon. He also displayed a little bit of his prowess and it's the Supreme King Scorching Fist of Death. Oh man, finally something straight up legendary. This move probably would have broken the series in the first season. That's why SIU teased us a bit. And Balm got absolutely wrecked. I enjoyed it more than anything. Those rankers clearly picked up big time. 1v3, you should do 1v thousand weaklings. It's Urik Mazino, a fan favorite character for sure. It's also good to note that Karaka, a Slayer of Fog, has the exact same ring as our boy Wangnan, a red ring with three eyes engraved, the symbol of Jahal. Warrior even called Wangnan the Prince of the Red Light District. So is Karaka also one of the princes? It's a bit confusing if I think too much, but Warrior seems to be guiding Baum's team to go up to the 30th floor. It's where the workshop battle will happen and our other heroes will meet there too. A great reunion coming the next year. 2 years later though, time seems to pass really quickly. Can't wait to see more. Let's just end it with that. See you guys in the next review, the workshop battle. Feel free to subscribe, like and share your opinions down the comments below.